The following Let's Play has been rated for mature audiences only. Any attempts to break the game are for entertainment value only. However, if any typos happen to be found, Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game. When we last left off, I did more of the trading quest because it's been a while since I did the trading quest, and I figured doing the trading quest would be helpful for getting me stronger for battles because I needed some equipment, and I did the trading quest and got the armor shop open. Is the armor any good? We'll find out in a bit. First, I want to continue the archaeology quest. Having trouble locating the next target? Well, the ancient records indicate that the area was once an oasis, but later turned to desert. My best guess has always been the desert area south of Moyos, but my searches there always turned up nothing. Still, until we have better clues, that remains our best option. It may be hard, but don't give up. You can do it. You know, this sounds like I actually accepted the quest before, but I don't remember actually accepting it. I finished the last archaeology quest, and he said, your next mission is going to take you out into the world, and that was it, right? A place where there was an oasis. Alright, so I searched through Aratus's coding, and as far as I can tell, there is no beginning of the next mission. This is the only message he gives, and this is the message that he gave me whenever I finished the last mission. So, I really have no idea what I'm doing other than going into the desert to the south. Well, as long as I'm into the editor here, I want to show off something. You remember in the last episode how I said that all the armor, I had no idea how good it was or who could equip what? Well, as it turns out, I actually can get that information. And if I go in here to edit the layout of Moyos, and let's see. This is... nope, that's the Artist Guild. Max Armor. If I go here and go to this page, here's a list of all the equipment. And now I actually looked up all this equipment in the item menu. So it seems that each of these 4 items here, first off, they're pretty strong. But they each equip to different people. And then these equipments, these armor right here, these 4, are stronger versions of the first 4. Now, I probably can't actually buy all these. Well, I might be able to because... no, wait, no. Probably not. Well, I don't really need that strong equipment yet, and I want to save some money for other stuff eventually. So what I'm going to do is just buy this stuff. Now, I've already decided on what party I'm going to bring. I'm going to bring, first off, Marley, and she can wear the kinetic robe. The other person I'm going to bring... well, first off, I'm bringing Marley because she's a healer. Right now, she only has enough MP to heal once. But we're close to a level up, and who knows, maybe when she levels up, she'll have enough MP to heal a few times. Anyway, the other person I'm going to bring is Brogan, and he can equip the steel chainmail. Now, just to show you where this stuff is, I'll exit the layout editor and go here, and that's too far. Characters and items, what is it that I was just talking about? It is steel chainmail. And then over here, it shows what its defensive physical strength is and magic's physical defense. Or, let's try that again. This is physical defense, and this is magic defense. And it's 100 points each. 100 points is really significant. I found out in another Let's Play that 1 point of defense basically amounts to 1 point less damage that you'll take. Which means that second batch of monsters that I was given trouble, they might not actually be able to cause any damage. Anyway, over here it says who can equip this piece of equipment. The way this is set up is kind of strange. Normally, you'd be able to just have an entire list of characters of every character in the game, and you'd be able to select any which one you want to be able to equip it. In RPG Maker 3, only up to 5 people can equip a certain piece of equipment. And 2 of these is your main character. Now, even though this says that Zoe can equip this piece of equipment, she can't. Because in the menu whenever I was in the shop, all the equipment was in red. So I figure this is a different version of Zoe, perhaps after she's grown up. But at the very least, I know Brogan can equip it, so yeah, Brogan is going to equip the steel chainmail. So I'm going to load back up the game and get my party and buy some new equipment. And I'll meet you outside of town. Alright, here we are outside of town, and we're supposed to go to the desert south of Moyos. Well, technically south of Moyos is a river that divides a desert and a different kind of desert. Well, I know every time I get into a battle over there it's a grassy field, so I don't know. But anyway, it's probably safe to say that that is a desert over there because there's cactuses over there, or cacti, whichever. Now, I have gathered my team of Brogan, Marley, and Hobbs, and the first thing I notice is that Hobbs' HP has not been restored. Alright, well anyway, Brogan, there's his stats right there. Compared to Marley, what's his defense? A lot higher than Marley. So, even without armor, he's gonna be able to survive a couple hits. He's got those items, including the poleaxe, which does an extra 25 damage, bringing his attack power to 35. In other words, he'll do 35 damage if the enemy has no defense. I also noticed that he doesn't have any armor, nor does Marley. So that might have something to do with how much damage I was taking the last time I was out here. He also has no skills, so don't have to look at those. Wow, he's got a lot more HP than Marley does. This is the part where I put Marley in the back row. Way in the back row. In fact, I'll join her, because I am in no condition to fight. And Hobbs and Brogan will take the front, because Hobbs is starting to get low on HP, at least for Hobbs. So he needs somebody else to take damage with him. Now let's see here. Equipment. You know what? I just now saved, and as I mentioned before, O'Bright was really hoping I would get into a battle out here before crossing the bridge where more difficult monsters were. Let's find out how difficult this would have been had I just went out here without equipment changes. What if I had actually gotten into a battle the first time out here? And in the meantime, we can figure out where it is that we're supposed to be going. Well, there's a rock over there. Is that on this part of the land? Can't really tell. Might be across the river. Yep, it's across the river. There's a pyramid over there. Is that where we're supposed to go? There's really no indication. We're just supposed to go into the desert. Well, this cactus, this huge cactus, isn't anything. Let's go ahead and go to that cactus. If only because we want to stall and get into random encounters. Hey, there's a random encounter. And we got snakes. Those better not be vipers. Bye. Oh crap. No, really. Bye. This is bad. So, Brogan, can you cause physical damage? They couldn't before. Oh, darn you, RPG Maker 3, why do you miss so much? I can't remember. Were vipers kicking my butt before? I'm pretty sure they were kicking my butt before. Just in case, I'm going to switch out Zoe's equipment. Because as you may recall, Hobbs has some equipment for Zoe. I also gave him the wooden shield and rawhide shield for storage because Zoe was out of inventory space. Give those to Zoe, and then Zoe will equip them. Bring her attack up to... I can't read that. It's too blurry. It looks like blots on my screen. It probably looks on blots on the recording too. Probably not as bad. Okay, what's the difference here? That's 35, that's 75. Alright. Not that that matters. What about clothes? I mean, she's in the back row. I'm in the back row, and I'm not going to be using physical attacks. Let's see, clothes. 10 and 5, and 15 and 10. Not a whole lot, but it's the best we can do for me for the time being. So we'll equip that, and we'll equip that. And we'll sell the clothes and dagger later. This cactus is not significant. You know, I can't help but notice that there are 3 cactuses out here. It's a long shot, but I wonder, am I supposed to go in the center of the cactuses? Wonder how hard it would be to locate such an event. I mean, how close do I have to be to an invisible event in order to be able to activate it? Oh, there's a new enemy. Along with a viper again. Let's see. Nervous shake. Cannot use that. I guess that's HP related. Well, in that case, bite. Sand hornet. And then the HP box pops up. Let's get rid of the viper first, because I know they can give me trouble. Nice to know they don't have too much HP. As for me, I know I said I was a pacifist, but you know, I might as well. I mean, at this point it feels a little less like this is me and more like I'm in just a regular RPG fighting a regular battle, so we'll just say that I sort of lose myself in this fight. Physical attack up, and dog gets hit for 10 HP. That's not too bad. That's certainly better than 40. RPG Maker 3! Let's dog breath them. One of them's dead. Or both of them. Oh, I just noticed my dog wags his tail when he wins the fight. So I guess I didn't actually need to fight with Zoe. 'Cause the dog, she didn't cause enough damage to kill the bee, but the dog was? Or something like that. Level up! Be sure to check your new stats and for any skills you may have learned. That's right. I forgot about level ups. Well, that's going to make things even easier. Now, if I had to guess, I'd say Marley started out with 9 MP and now has 18. And her spell, Heal 1, costs 5. So now I can use it not just once, but 3 times. Except health isn't restored any bit whenever you level up. That's unfortunate. You would think it would at least go up the amount that the maximum stat goes up. I mean, it's simple convenience. Again, RPG Maker 3's fault. Now, am I in between these cactuses? No, not quite. Probably not the case. that is probably not the case that there's an invisible event in the middle. If there is, that kinda sucks. Well, I guess I might as well check out this pyramid. I should equip my new equipment and find out how well that does, but, you know, I want to compare. Oh, here we go. I was told to go to an oasis, and there's grass here. Does this count as an oasis? Bats. Every RPG has bats. What kind of bats are these? These are bloodfruit bat. So they're omnivores? Once again, breathe on them. I should really check what nervous shake is. I know that causes damage, but is it like cost MP? Yeah, this area is definitely easier. In fact, let's see if I can kill him. Yep. Of course, I also did level up. I should check my stats too, not just my HP. And I got an ether. What does an ether do? Cure status, so I guess stuff like poison. And there's my new stats. Let's go to Brogan real quick. So his attack power went up by 10. That should give me a general idea of how much our stats go up each level. And there's Harley, or Marley's, just in case you actually remember what Marley's stats were before. In fact, I know her defense was only 2, so her defense is not going up too much. Alright, so what do we got here? Oops, there's an event here. Where is it? Will you excavate this area? Yes. Somewhere I need to find the better archaeology tools. Let's see. To discover the Temple of Knossos. Is that all I need to do? Discover this here temple? Well, I guess next time I'll take a peek inside the temple and see if I can do anything. And then we'll find out just how good this armor I got really is. I'll see ya then.